Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in to another video. It's another week in the life of Deb in isolation quarantine. And in this video, I'll just show you a few of the random things I've done in the past week or so. And also one of the home projects that I've been wanting to do, which was to totally redecorate one of my shelves. So I hope you really like it. I hope you guys are keeping safe and enjoying your stay-at-home lives. I read a quote today that said I was social distancing before it was a thing, which actually really spoke to me because I was social distancing before it was popular. Yeah, I'm really enjoying kind of like the me time and the home time where I'm decorating projects around the house and stuff. So I really hope you like this video.
I'm working today, so I decided to sit in the sun for once, get some sun on my legs, enjoy the outdoor. It's really hard to work at home when it's such a beautiful day right outside your window and you want to be out there enjoying it. I don't really have any outdoor space except for this front lawn, but pretty much the whole neighborhood can see me there, so I don't really go out there much, but sitting in the doorway is just as good and I can still work. I've just had a friend come visit me. His name's Bob the Lizard. Hey Bob, how's it going? How's it going, mate? It's a sweet potato chip kind of day. So I bought these sweet potatoes ages ago, but then tried to get baking baking paper, but it was sold out everywhere because everybody's baking in isolation and in quarantine. But I finally got it today at the local IGA.
So the kids in my neighbourhood have been entertaining themselves by drawing with chalk all over the road and on their driveways. They kind of drive me crazy because they're all screaming and yelling outside, but it's really cute to see what they've drawn. Hey, so it's a beautiful sunny day again on Saturday, and I'm going to do this shelf, which I said in my last video I was going to do, but I'm actually going to do it this weekend and see how I go. I mentioned in my last video that I brought these art books over from my mum's place. They've been stored underneath her house, so I need to clean them off and make sure they're not all covered in dirt and under the house gross stuff. So I'll clean them off and then I'll kind of arrange them on the shelf. I just moved this bag and this lizard came running out. Maybe it's Bob or Fred or whatever I called him the other day. How you doing, mate? I don't think you belong inside. Let me see if I can get you out. He made it out. He's free. Run wild, Bob. Run wild. Go on.
he doesn't want to go. Just go.
Before I put some books up, I wanted to show you a few of them because some of them are quite special to me. They're not just books, they are memories and from trips or from things that I've actually created myself. So this here is a book from my graduation exhibition at university. I studied art, and at the end of every kind of degree we have a graduation exhibition, and my exhibition was called They Went That Way, so it's the 2004 graduation exhibition, and it's really cool. They put together this like book of all of the artworks that made it, everyone that graduated. So my one is this one. I did these portraits in watercolors and stuff like that, and this is me trying to be funny with all these pictures. Anyway, so that's one of the artworks that I did in university, so it's really nice just to have a kind of memento for that. As well as studying art, I actually studied media and communications, and I went on to do a honours year to write a thesis. So this is my thesis, and I called it Monsters, Visionaries and Sissy Boys, because I wrote a thesis on the representation of depression in film, and I studied like 3 different movies. I studied Prozac Nation, The Hours and Punch Drunk Love. So it's really special because you have to get your thesis kind of printed out and bound and stuff like that. So this was a lot of time in my life writing this thesis and researching these films and stuff like that, and I really enjoyed it. I should actually have a read of my thesis again. These here are all art books that I purchased when I went on a trip to the United States. I think it was way back in 2006. So we did a bit of a tour around the most famous art galleries and stuff like that. So we have like the MoMA, which is all like contemporary modern art in New York, the Guggenheim, which is in New York as well. It has one of my favorite artists, Kandinsky, in there. The Whitney, I think that's also in New York. I can't remember. This one is from San Francisco. The Hirshhorn, actually can't remember which city that was in. And the Art Institute of Chicago. So I really loved collecting all these books at the time. And then I've got these other books of some of my favorite artists. So that's Kandinsky there. Jeffrey Smart is one of my absolute favorite artists. He does these amazing, like, bright colored, realistic, but also quite surreal paintings. What else? This book is given to me from, I think, my birthday by a special person. And I think these were some art books I was using to study at university. Modern art, essential modern art, all the famous pieces. Shock of the New was just a really important book that talked about all like modern art. This was collection highlights from the Canberra National Gallery. So I think I went down there not long ago. And yeah, also love this. I bought this little book. It was supposed to be kind of like a coffee table book, Mini Pops. It's all these famous people drawn in little pixels. So let's see if I can find that one that we can recognize. Da-da-da. I think this is this one is the White Stripes. What else? What else? There you go. You got Michael Jordan. You have, who else? You got Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man. Yeah, I just thought it was really cute and a bit of a talking kind of piece. And then of course I've got all of my Real Living magazines because I'm super into like
interior design and decoration and stuff like that. So I threw out quite a lot of them, but I've just kept a few. Give you a full rundown of where everything's from and what they mean. So up here I have this fake plant. It's from IKEA, and underneath is this smiley face planter I got from a website called Jumbled Online. Their shop is based in Orange, but they have really cool stuff. I didn't really like the yellow, so I've kind of hidden it by the plant. So this kind of cane basket, this one is from Big W. The pot up there, that's from IKEA as well, and then random books from different places. The plant here, I think was from Coles or Woolworths. It was a present. They had an orchid in it, but that died. So these crystals, as well as all the other crystals, they're from my sister's small business called the Lunar Collective. She sells crystals and essential oils and stuff like that. So you can find her on Instagram and also on Etsy. The tiger, because that's my favourite animal, this one is from Urban Outfitters. We don't have Urban Outfitters in Australia, so I had to order that one from the States online. And my books. So this is another one, another crystal from Lunar Collective. The frame, I believe, is from Kmart, and the picture here is from IKEA. This little plant I bought last weekend from Flower Power. And the hand here is from IKEA. The bowl here is from Urban Outfitters. I just really loved the colour and the natural kind of ceramic. I can't remember where I got this planted from, but that is also a fake plant in there because sometimes I kill my plants. This little woven basket is quite old, but I bought this from IKEA as well. That one there is from Urban Outfitters as well, that little basket. And down here, the vase is from IKEA, and again this really beautiful crystal is from Lunar Collective. And then I am not sure where I got this plant from, but I actually made the pattern. And over here, this little plate is from Urban Outfitters, and the little planter is also from Jumbled Online. So under here is just box filled with random knickknacks and things I want to hide. And here I've got some files and documents I don't really want to throw away, but I've just put them in these ugly files. I might cover this blue with another colour or try and file that separately. And of course the actual shelf itself is an Ivar shelf from IKEA as well. You can kind of customise it to make whatever shelving arrangement you want. There's a shorter version as well. I just got the taller version, but you can buy all of the individual elements and put it together from IKEA. So I have an update. Since I filmed the last video, I've actually replaced that fake plant with this real plant. This one was living somewhere else in my house that didn't have much light. So I've brought it out here. It's a Monstera and it is really nice, I think. So it's much more brighter out here, so it's going to live on the shelf now. So there you go. I hope you liked the decoration of my shelf. It was just a fun little thing to keep myself occupied, and I really like just looking at it and sitting there every day as I work from home. So if you have any questions or comments, just comment below, subscribe to my channel if you like, and stay tuned for another one of my Week in the Life of Deb vlogs.